Hey, welcome back to another accidentally video. I hope you are doing well. There is a rodeo this weekend, Labor Day weekend, and there's a big fair, and I grew up going to the rodeo and the fair, and my friends called me today last minute and they said that they needed a place to camp. And so of course I said yes, because we own a property now, and they decided to set up a camp in my back pasture. So we're headed back here and we're gonna hang out with them. If you guys have watched the channel for a while, you have met Chad before, and yeah, super excited to just spend the evening together.
Cody told me this was going to be a secured location. I wouldn't have to deal with any paparazzi or riffraff. I'm not sure what to do about that.
Trying to film, carry tripod, carry the chair all at the same time.
And remember, I mentioned earlier about Cody and Taylor. Axe family, link down below, right? There's the man. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's sneaking behind me. There he goes. Dueling cameras.
Dueling, yeah.
There we go.
This will be fun, just hanging out and looking over here and then looking over there.
And for folks that don't follow my channel over here and yours, guys, he's doing us a solid. On my channel, I described what happened to Ben and I on this trip, and I only had one person to reach out to, and it was Cody. And he's like, yeah, no problem, we'll take care of it. So that was awesome. That and steering me onto a good tire place too. So again, Ellensburg Tire Center, you guys were awesome.
Yeah,
so,
of course, you're always welcome, and especially, you know, people who need a place to
This is so weird, isn't it?
I know. So
a YouTuber's life.
This will be fun. This will be fun.
Cool. I don't want to burn my chicken now. Hold on.
So Chad recently got decked out with an overland setup, and the tent and the awning are from a company called Guana, and I'm just gonna kind of show you guys around a little bit. Chad's probably one of the few people that are known for having the Nissan Titan going overlanding, and he's just got this rooftop tent and the awning, which look how it covers so much area. You know, it wraps all the way around. This is definitely the type of awning you would want to get if you're gonna get an awning, because it gives you so much room to work and to eat, and you could have even a whole nother room over there if you wanted to. So it's really a nice setup you guys have.
They actually have, we got it just before we left on our trip. There's an annex that zips around that.
Oh yeah.
They use all YKK zippers, and it zips around us, and it's it flares open to 100 inches square. So both Ben and Ella can sleep down there easily enough.
You mind if I go up?
Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Just threw a blanket and a pillow and a couple pillows in there, so it might look smaller than it actually.
All right, let's see what it looks like up here inside the tent. And the lighting's really great right now. It's a little dark in here. We'll see if we can brighten it up for you guys. Yeah, and it's got like a foam mattress, and then anti-condensation pad underneath here. That's great. That's cool, and it's nice that it has the skylight too. Have you guys stayed the night in it yet?
No, we haven't.
Awesome. That's cool. So down below me, this is where the annex room would be, and you just zip it in there around. That's nice. Also, for those who are newer to the channel or didn't see our previous videos with Chad makes custom handmade knives. And Chad, you can, you know, correct me or chime in at any point if you want, but he really, you know, puts his heart and soul into his product, and it's really an art, and he makes these knives, and it's really awesome. Before meeting him, I didn't know how to make a knife. I didn't really know much about knives, and he invited us over to his place. He actually walked us through the process of making a knife, and then he offered for us to basically make a knife with him, and then he was going to give us the knife. And so that's what we did, and it was awesome. And we have an Axe Family knife now, and it's just an awesome tool and a symbol basically for a YouTube friendship that is now turned into just a normal friendship, I guess. I don't know. Normal friendship. But
YouTube would probably be normal.
Yeah, so it's just cool to meet people through YouTube, especially other YouTubers who are, being creative and sharing their craft or sharing their business or whatever. And so yeah, it's been fun. And Chad's a great guy, and I'm sure if you hop on over to his channel and check out some of his videos, you'll see that he's very down to earth, very just raw and real, and you just get the full ham.
This was a paid endorsement by CK Knife and Tool.
Awesome. I'm excited to receive that payment. We'll have to talk terms after I hit the record button.
I got a backpack for you.
All right. Seriously. So on the topic of rooftop tents, Taylor and I had a CVT hard shell rooftop tent, and we had it for just over a year and a half. And as we traveled for a year, basically doing a road trip around the country, we used it to sleep in a bunch of different like public land, BLM land, and it was awesome. And we really enjoyed having the hard shell. But as I've seen, the soft shells, and there's a lot, I think most people have soft shells compared to hard shells. I'm just been kind of curious about how they are and setting them up, taking them down. So I think if we do get another rooftop tent for our truck, we would probably try doing a soft shell and see how that goes. I think they look better when they're collapsed and on top of your truck rather than the big hard shell. But definitely the hard shell was super easy to pop up and take down, super comfortable. It was great for what we were doing, using it a lot. But I think if you're camping every now and then, not setting it up and taking it down all the time, then the soft shell definitely looks cooler, in my opinion.
So what's really good about the soft shells, especially these kind like the Wanaka 3, there's an overhang. So like your previous tent and some others, the ladder is exposed. So as you're walking up and down, you're walking up in your boots, your wet gear, your snowy clothes, whatever it is, and you got to get changed and do everything in the tent. This, especially with annexes, all you have to do is go underneath, and now you're sheltered from the rain. If you have an annex like this one does, you zip the door shut. Now you're in there, you could get butt naked, you could do whatever. The kids can have privacy, your wife or daughter could have privacy, and folks like them for composting toilets. They don't smell, and they'll actually use it for facilities for their family too. So overhang with an annex around it, it really has a lot of benefits.
No, yeah, that's a really good point, because there were times where it was super muddy where we camped, and it was just kind of tricky figuring out where do we keep our boots, and we ended up tucking them underneath the rooftop tent in between the roof of our truck and the bottom of the rooftop tent. And CVT does have these little shoe bags that you can hang on the side and stick them in, and it was just kind of a pain to set them up and take them down every time, and so it was just easier to tuck our boots in. But it would have been nice definitely to be able to change in a place where you could stand up rather than inside the tent where you're kind of laying down. But yeah, we made it work. But yeah, we'll see if we get another rooftop tent. I definitely would be interested in getting another one, and a soft shell would probably be on our list. Definitely an annex, or definitely an annex for the tent, but then an awning as well, because those are pretty sweet. We didn't have an awning, and some of you have seen the video where we got trapped in a lightning storm and a bunch of rain, and we had a tarp that we were using as an awning, and it just didn't work that well. But we made it a fun experience. Sound good? You want to be in it, Ben?
You got your quirks, I got my quirks.
I know. Well, we're getting ready to end this video here. If you guys want to see more, I think you might post a video, maybe.
Yep. Maybe,
We'll
if it hopefully it turns out okay.
So
rough day.
definitely head over to his channel. There's a link down in the description. He makes some awesome knives. If you're interested, it's a great purchase. And I hope you guys have a great night here on the property and you sleep well in the tent. I think the weather's going to be awesome. So
oh, it's a beautiful day.
Should be great.
Beautiful
and
night.
Again, like I'm really just glad that it worked out this way. You guys were able to.
I am so
stop
pleased
by,
with everything.
So.
And
Yeah.
you know, if anything, if I don't have a video about this trip, at least hit my channel. I'm the guy pulling his hair out, worrying about stuff all the time, so.
Awesome. So if you haven't done so already, push the subscribe button all the way in and click the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. And we'll see you in the next one. Hats off to you.